Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you are watching the station identification of one of Wayland City's resident YouTubers. Live in the basement. This is not MTV's remote control. And he is not Ken Ober. God rest Ken Ober's soul. This is WEML-TV, Channel 77. And now here's your host, New Bedford, Massachusetts' own, Mr. Eric M. Lima. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Mr. Announcer, I should say. And welcome. Welcome to my YouTube channel and show. It's called WEML-TV, Channel 77, where there's Ordinary and there's me, the host of the show and the owner of the channel, Mr. Eric Lima. How's it going, everyone? Today is August the 24th, 2021, and the time is 10:37 p.m. And ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived. That's right. This is indeed the 500th episode of the third season of my YouTube channel and show. It started off as the People's Lima, then it transformed to EML-TV, EML-77 TV, and now it's WEML-TV, Channel 77. The 500th episode of the show, and I want to thank all my subscribers and supporters of the channel, and I appreciate all you've done, and for your insight, your input, and I'm very happy that it went 500 episodes. Great year so far. We're going to keep right on going. Keep this train rolling. And again, I wish I could give a shout out to everybody, but I can't because it'll take a long time for me to do so. But y'all know who you are. Thank you for your support. And we're going to keep this train rolling. The WEML-TV Channel 77 train is leaving the station and on the go once again. That's right. I come at you, whether it be in here in the basement, the man cave, or in my car, driving in the extreme heat with the air conditioner on, sometimes with the windows down. WEML-TV Channel 77 is here to stay, no matter what. And I'm very, very thankful. So, what do I want to talk about today? The NXT Event Center for August 24, 2021. And yes, it's the fallout from NXT TakeOver 36. Now, it started off. Cameron Grimes and Ted DiBiase arrived at the CWC to celebrate Cameron Grimes' $1 Million Championship title victory over LA Knight. And Ted DiBiase was doing all the things to Cameron Grimes just to test him. And he passed with flying colors. He had the heart and determination to become the $1 Million Champion. And then, what does Cameron Grimes go there? He's going to the moon. And they splashed down money bills with Cameron Grimes' face on them. Big Joseph and Beth Phoenix were on board with it. Obviously, Wade Barrett is not. He said, you can use this new gavel. This is Cameron Grimes' face. Oh, man. That's Cameron Grimes for you. But more on Cameron Grimes and Ted DiBiase as the night goes on. And then Ridge Holland went one-on-one with Timothy Thatcher. But before the match happened, Hit Row arrived at CWC. Ridge Holland and Timothy Thatcher, it was a match everyone expected to be barn burner brawl. It was. And in the end, Ridge Holland beat Toothless Timmy to win the match. And then Ciampa was trying to console Thatcher. Ridge Holland attacked Ciampa. Ciampa fought him off. Pete Dunne tried to fight him. He fought Dunne off. But then, as he tried to retreat, Danny Burch and Oney Lorcan, the former NXT Tag Team Champions, blindsided him and attacked him. And it seems like to me, looks like they got another guy to eliminate. We shall see. We shall see. Arash McCarthy interviewed Carmella Hayes, who was one half of the Breakout Tournament Finals. The other half, Odyssey Jones. Talking about how Carmella Hayes, he talking about how hard he worked, and he's hoping to win the contract tonight on NXT. Then Mackenzie Mitchell, first interview of the night. Dexter Lumis and Indy Hartwell. Indy Hartwell was really excited. Mackenzie Mitchell congratulated them. Indy Hartwell talked about how excited she is. And he says, is there anything else? You know, and then Dexter Lumis hands Mackenzie Mitchell an invitation. They're getting married September the 14th on NXT. Tuesday. Looking forward to seeing what that's going to happen. Women's Tag Team Action. Team KC, that will be Kaden Carter and Casey Catanzaro, to face the team of JC Jane and Gigi Dolan. And it was a hard-fought matchup, but in the end, Casey Catanzaro and Kaden Carter win the match. Team KC. And he decided to yell at the announce team of Wade Barrett, Vic Joseph, and Beth Phoenix, and says, hey, where's Zoe and Io? Referring to Zoe Stark and Io Shirai. They said they want to challenge him for the Women's Tag Team Championship of NXT. They want the belts. They want them. And you know what? They have a point. They've been winning matches. Plus, they have that advantage of teamwork over Zoe Stark and Io Shirai. Zoe's trying to, you know, if I were Io Shirai, I would listen to Zoe Stark a little bit, and I'll tell you why. Because in order to keep those titles, you're going to have to work on your team chemistry. If you don't work on your team chemistry, you're going to lose the titles. Io Shirai cares about championships. That's fine. In order to do that, you got to work as a team to keep the titles. Simple as that. And we will see what happens. And Mackenzie Mitchell interviewed Raquel Gonzalez about retaining the title over Dakota Kai, and then addressed Kaylee Ray, the newest member of the NXT stateside roster. But they were interrupted by Frankie Monet, Jessica May, and Robert Stone. Frankie Monet says she wants a shot, and she was going to be the NXT Women's Champion. Then they cut a promo for Kaylee Ray, advertising that she was going to come next. In action, Arash Markazi interviewed Odyssey Jones about his chances of winning in the Breakout Tournament Finals. And he had the same attitude like Carmella Hayes. He's going to go in there and try to win. Valentina Feroz from Brazil, part of the NXT roster for quite a while, went up against the debuting Kaylee Ray. And Kaylee Ray, in her own Kaylee Ray fashion, wins the matchup. And it seems like sending a message to Raquel Gonzalez. That's going to be a very interesting situation, to say the least. Samoa Joe, the new NXT heavyweight champion, 3 times, the first 3-time champ, arrived at CWC. And then Mandy Rose approached JC Jane and Gigi Dolan and says, hey, I know you're sick and tired of losing. Come with me. About the time to change things. So Mandy Rose. So they went with Mandy Rose, see what's up. So Samoa Joe came out, addressed the NXT Universe. He said, I'm not going to celebrate. I'm going to issue a challenge. So who in that locker room wants to step up? Pete Dunne stepped up and interrupted Samoa Joe. And I went, Pete Dunne versus Samoa Joe? Beautiful. Let me see that brawl. And then that loudmouth moron, the former $1 million champion, LA Knight, shows up. And I'm going, oh my gosh. LA Knight's an idiot. Why would he interrupt those two guys? Because if those two guys, one of those two guys get their hands on him, I think LA Knight's mouth is going to go up his rear end. You know what I mean? It's going to be too funny. Then Kyle O'Reilly came out, and Kyle O'Reilly decided to crack jokes. Crack jokes. I think he calls him Samoa Fool Joe, Peter Dune, and La Knight. It's too funny. And he goes, and see what, I want a shot at the title. I'm not going to ask for it when I know I just won the Undisputed Finale match. So, who knows? I then think Kyle O'Reilly's made an excellent point. He defeated one of the best NXT champions on the roster in Adam Cole. Question is, where is Adam Cole going to go next? No mention of him. So anyways, and then he makes fun of LA Knight. Oh, what are you trying to do? Win the Stone Cold lookalike vest contest or something like that? And Samoa Joe goes, sick burn. Then, and then as Kyle O'Reilly kept talking, Ridge Holland blindsides O'Reilly. And then Tommaso Ciampa came out to attack Pete Dunne. And then LA Knight and Samoa Joe start fighting. That was crazy. I'm like, LA Knight and Samoa Joe. LA Knight and Samoa Joe fought. I am just tired. And I'm like, oh boy, this ought to be fun. So Samoa Joe's got a lot of contenders lined up. And Cameron Grimes decided to continue celebrating, but he said to be honest, says you're on your own. You know, it's all over. So, and Cameron Grimes goes, you know what? This is yours. It's your legacy. This is yours. I'm giving it back to you. And then DiBiase decides, no, this is yours. You carry on the legacy. And then all of a sudden, Cameron goes, oh, thank you. There's something not right. And he looks at it. It's WWE Shop Replica of the title. And he goes, that damn DiBiase. And he has a smile on his face. And, if I know Cameron Grimes, he'll probably keep that title and still claim himself as the $1 million champion. In my personal opinion, I think NXT should create a new $1 million championship, to be honest. A new version of the $1 million championship. I think that's my personal opinion. Let DiBiase have his belt. Let take that $1 million replica and turn it into a real championship. You know. So, Mackenzie Mitchell interviewed O'Reilly after what went on, but Duke Hudson interrupted and then attacked him, and then both men started brawling. Both men started fighting. And then the NXT Breakout Tournament final, Carmella Hayes went one-on-one with Odyssey Jones. It was a hard-fought matchup. Carmella Hayes did end up winning the matchup, and then shook hands with Odyssey Jones after the matchup. And then they had the presentation of the championship contract. And then Samantha Irvin by Mr. Regal, William Regal. And Samantha Irvin interviewed Carmella Hayes. He said, which championship are we going to go after? And Carmella said, it's too early for that. Right now, I want to enjoy this moment and be the NXT Breakout Champion. I think he's going to pick his spot. Trust me on this one. I think he's going to pick his spot. Pete Dunne addressed Samoa Joe. Birch and Logan addressed the NXT Tag Team title situations. And Ridge Holland addressed Tommaso Ciampa. And it seems like Ridge Holland and Ciampa may go one-on-one. Boa cut a promo in Chinese saying what he's going to happen to his opponents. And so he was next. He took on Zion Quinn, the newcomer. And Zion Quinn, both men fought. Boa had the upper hand, but Zion Quinn took advantage of the fact that Boa was distracted by Mei Ying. Zion Quinn won the match in a huge upset. So Boa is not going to be a happy dude. And neither is Mei Ying. She's not a happy woman either. What happened to Xia Li? I don't know. She was part of Tiancha. Rumor has it she's been working dark matches on the main roster. Who knows for sure. Malcolm Bivens addressed Kushida, and they were working with two brothers. I think the brothers Green, I think they were called. And so Roderick Strong issued an open challenge on behalf of the Diamond Mine. So, and Malcolm Bivens says, Kushida, you better be watching. Then the main event. The six-man tag team matchup, Hit Row, which consists of the North American champion Isaiah Swerve Scott, Ashante the Adonis, and Top Dollar, to face Legado del Fantasma, which is Santos Escobar, Joaquin Wilde, and Raul Mendoza. This rivalry is very, very big in NXT right now. Two factions, warring factions, they went at it. There was one part where Top Dollar carried two guys on his back, one guy in the front, and throw them both. In fact, I think Wade Barrett called it the world's largest wasteland. Barrett should know. And then, towards the end of the matchup, Santos Escobar was taunting a member, I think it was Ashanti the Adonis, or Isaiah Swerve Scott. And then B-Fab, she pushed Santos Escobar right into the ring post. And then, as she was jaw-jacking, there was another woman that turned and I recognized it was Elektra Lopez, one of the newcomers to NXT. And then B-Fab's trash talking her. Elektra Lopez had a lead pipe. Hit B-Fab with a lead pipe. Attacked her. Tossed the lead pipe to Isaiah Swerve Scott. He's like, what do I don't want to do with this thing. And Santos Escobar pinned Isaiah Swerve Scott, giving him the victory. It seems like Elektra Lopez, the former Carissa Rivera, is the newest member of Legado del Fantasma. You know what? I got a hunch. These two factions, these two warring factions, they're not playing games with each other. Which got me thinking. There's only one word that should describe this. War games! It should happen. I'm telling you, Hit Row, Legado, War Games. Ladies get involved. B-Fab, Elektra Lopez could be fast rising stars in the women's division. Who knows for sure? What's happening to Adam Cole? Rumor has it he's a free agent right now. Rumor has it he's a free agent on Friday. Who knows what the story is with Adam Cole? Is he signing on with AEW? Is he going to NWA? Is he going back to Ring of Honor where he first started? Is he going to Impact? Who knows where Adam Cole's ended up? No one knows. Only Adam Cole knows. And wherever he goes, best of luck. Adam Cole, baby. That's for sure. So that is all the time I have on the show. NXT Event Center for August 24, 2021. Episode 500 at WEML-TV, Channel 77. I want to thank everyone for their support. Let's keep the let's keep the train going. Let's keep the train rolling. Let's keep the train rolling. I don't know. It's in the word troll. It's too much on the brain. I'm tired. It's been a long day. It's almost 11 o'clock. I'm going to upload this video. Then I'm going to get some sleep. Do this video, merge it, upload it to YouTube. That's it. All right? So, I will see you guys later. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful night. And, you guys have a wonderful, wonderful night. And, wonderful night. And I'm hoping that you guys have an awesome night as well. And I will see you guys later. All right? Until the next episode, my friends. Until that next episode. Peace, love, and bless out. Tomorrow, Whammy Mania Wednesday. And you know what that means. But this time around, those whammies are getting messed up. Good night.